This is the Harley Sportster 883 XLH from 1990. I've had issues for a long time. Get to this point where I drilled these two rivets out, and I found out that this was the pickup module, the ignition pickup module, which was, as you see, probably malfunctioning. Right, and so I did. I changed the pins. I put the pins back on, sorry, and I have managed to insert them into the plug with the help of the hot water, and everything should be connected and should be okay. And let's hope that this solves the problem with the many black spark plugs and troubles I've had with this engine. Let's see. Managed to put the wire through down there. You don't have to take this thing off, the whole thing. You don't have to, because if you do, you'll have to change the gaskets underneath. But you can actually drive it through here. It goes down here and it comes up like this, and it goes and connects to the connector over there, and the engine would start. I didn't do the timing though. I marked the previous one. I started the engine runs beautifully, but when I accelerate, it dies. There's a black smoke, black puff with thick black smoke, and the engine dies. So I decided to check this this unit here, which is the VOES, right? And it was not working. Or it was working sometimes. I connected a tube, as you see, and I suck on the tube, and the thing sometimes worked, sometimes it didn't work. And I sprayed some WD-40 in here, and there's a very tiny hole on the back. I don't know if you can see it. There it is. There's a very tiny hole there, and oil came through there. The WD-40 came through there, and now it seems to work fine. When I suck on it, it works just fine. I can hear it. I can hear it clicking. I don't know if you can hear it. I can hear it anyway. Anyway, I've checked it also with the ohm meter, and it works. It works fine. I'm going to install it back on and see if the engine runs the way it should. I've cleaned the tank as well, and I've changed the petrol inside because it's been laying there for quite a while, and fixed the VOES, changed the pickup sensor. I put the original carburetor back because the one I had on, in my efforts of fixing the problems that I had, I've put a CV carburetor from a 1200, and it didn't really work out. So I put the original one back with the jets of 160 and 45. Because I read in the internet that more than 160 you don't need to have a jet on. The engine runs. Let's start it and see how it sounds. I haven't checked the timer because I don't have the right equipment for it, but it seems to me that it's okay. I was getting the spark plugs were getting black, and I had to change them. I've got a box full of used spark plugs. Every time I change the spark plugs, the engine seemed to be running okay. After a while, just a very little while, then it started stalling and started being very funny. And then I had to change the spark plug. I took them out, I cleaned them, I put them back in. Unless I changed them to new ones, things would not get really better. And then eventually I changed the carburetor. I bought a second-hand one from a 1200. That was the advice of a mechanic that I've been, local mechanic. And things didn't get better even. I was, I drove around. I even took it for long trips, like 300 and 400 kilometers around the island where I live in Cyprus. And eventually the engine started being really bad. And when I opened this thing here, I found out that the one that was in here was melted. So I got a new one. I drove it through here. I didn't have to take these off. I took these off, the exhaust pipes, and so I could get in there. Over there I could get inside, and then I just pushed the wire through. I got it, pulled it out, and I got it over there, and I put the pins over there as I showed you earlier on. And I marked the timing where it was originally, so I put the timing almost, I think, on the same spot, even though I tried actually now moving it up a little bit and moving it back, as I call it, advance or retard, something like this. I think they say that when it's retarded, the engine doesn't rev backwards so good. I hope this video is helpful to some of you who have a motorbike like this one. This is the 1990 model XLH 883. This is the model that it is. Okay, thanks very much for watching.